Hi all, my latest track, Reaching for the Stars, Hi-NRG Glow, is out now on all streaming platforms. Make sure you give it a listen, but here's a little exclusive of how I put the track together. I'm a big fan of the classic Italo disco and high-energy sound, and really wanted to write a track influenced by that, but also with a modern sound. I use a digital audio workstation called LMMS, which is free to download here. Within LMMS, I also use a number of plugins. The main one I use is Vital, which is an absolute brilliant synthesizer. That's downloaded here. This is the LMMS song editor, and this is where we pull all the tracks together. To get Italo disco, I really needed to get that classic Italo sound of a bass, and to do that, I actually layered 3 sounds together. They were as follows. The first sound sounds a little bit like this. The second sound like this. And the third sound sounds like this. Laid together, they sound like this. We also need some strings, which I've actually laid again with 2 separate string styles, but this is one of them. We also need the classic mid-beat Italo disco sound, which is this. A lot of decent Italo disco tunes also have in there a good arpeggio, which is a bit like this. Of course, as well, we need a beat. So again, layer a number of instruments. We've got a bass drum, which sounds a little bit like this. A snare over the top, and put some hi-hats in there, and you've got this. For the chorus dance beat, it also added further hi-hats and sounds in there to sound like this. You pull all that together, you've got a sound a bit like this. For the main riff, I used a number of synthesizers from the Vital plugin to sound a little bit like this. This is the Vital interface, and to get that sound where they shift between each other in the notes, we make sure we have the glide on down there that gets them to glide between the notes. But as well as doing that, I also use a pitch bend, which is done by automation. So you have an automation track, and in there you can drag and drop your glider onto there, and then put in here on the wavetable when you want the note to drop and rise. That'll then specifically give this sound. When layered, it sounds like this. Hope you enjoyed that bit of an insight into how I made the track. Make sure you follow me on Spotify, Instagram, Facebook and everything. Much more new music coming out soon. Also check on www.rickholden.co.uk for further information. See you all soon.